Once upon a time, long ago, there lived a princess named Snow White. She was a beautiful princess, and like all princesses, she lived in a castle. Her stepmother, the wicked queen, also lived in the castle. The queen had a magic mirror. Every day she looked in it and asked the same thing.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the prettiest one of all? Oh, queen, you're the prettiest one of all.
As time passed, Snow White was growing up to be more and more beautiful, as well as being pretty. She was so sweet and kind that everyone loved her. But the jealous queen could not stand to look at Snow White and made her work very hard for her. She slaved from early morning until late at night, cleaning, sweeping, and getting water from the well. Snow White runs because she's frightened. The prince weeps sadly. Back at the castle, the evil queen asked her mirror once again.
His red as a rose, hair black as night, skin white as snow. His name is Snow White.
The proud queen became very angry. She wanted to be the most beautiful lady in the land. The queen sent for her huntsman.
Huntsman! Yes, my queen! Your Majesty, the little princess.
The unhappy man begged the queen not to do this, but she would not change her mind. The next day, the huntsman took Snow White into the woods, but he could not get rid of the sweet princess. He loved her too much. Instead, he said,
I cannot get rid of you. Please forgive me. It was the queen who ordered me to do this. She's jealous. Quick, run away and don't come back.
Snow White ran through the woods as fast as she could. It was very dark. She thought she heard noises. She kept running until she could run no more. She fell to the ground and cried herself to sleep. The animals came out and circled around her.
That's good.
Animals can see that Snow White is a sweet girl, and they are not afraid of her any longer. Snow White didn't feel scared or lonely. Snow White asks the animals, "Oh, Mia,
With a smile and a song,
know of a place she can stay. Her new friends gently point to the cottage in the woods. Snow White knocks on the door. Since no one seemed to be home, Snow White stepped inside.
Oh my! What a mess! Choose one more friend here. I don't think they're gonna do it. Maybe they will let me stay in a while.
Snow White is very tired after cleaning the dwarf's cottage. She finds their bed and lays down across from it. When the dwarfs came home after a hard day in the mine, they found Snow White asleep across their beds. Snow White introduces herself and tells them all about the Wicked Queen. Back at the castle, the Wicked Queen asks the mirror once again. She asks the mirror once again. Ask me. She was sure she knew the answer. The evil queen mixes up a magic potion. She drinks it and turns into an old woman. With a magic spell, she turns the apple into a poisoned one. The next morning, before they left for the mine, the dwarfs warned Snow White to be on her best guard.
Beware strangers. Don't open the door for anybody. Be careful. We'll be back soon. Don't worry. I'll keep careful.
After the dwarfs left, Snow White began making pies. The evil queen, disguised as an old woman, came and knocked on the door. Snow White turned and saw an old woman at the door. Snow White took the apple, and as soon as she bit into the apple, she fell to the floor. Just as the evil queen was leaving, the dwarfs were returning home from their mine. Returning home from the mine, they found Snow White asleep on the floor. Nothing they did could wake her up. Sadly, they turned her over, arranged her dress to look beautiful, and went back to their little box. Meanwhile, the lonely prince has been searching for Snow White far and wide. Finally, he came upon Snow White.
A kiss. Here we go.
Then he kissed the sleeping princess. Snow White